Hey folks, Maureen McQueen here, folks. Folks, nothing's gonna work in your life if you got any problems. Nothing's gonna work in your life until you bring it to God. I know, people don't want to hear that, but you're still in your same problem. You're still in the same fix as you was. You talk to your relatives, you talk to your friends, you talk to this person, you talk to that person, you go online, you go to all these people's different channels, and because everybody's got such great advice to give you, you know, but you know the only advice you should take is the one that's in the Bible, or listen to your conscience. God is your conscience. That's the Holy Spirit. He's there to keep you out of trouble. When you do something and your heart gets afraid, it's beating faster, the adrenaline's pumping, your muscles get all tense up, you have shortness of breath, you can hardly breathe, you're scared. If you have to go home to an abusive relationship with anybody like that, you're not living. That's torture. That's just plain up straight torture. To have to feel like that every time you come home from work because your wife is waiting to give it to you, because your husband is waiting to give it to you, because of your boyfriend or your girlfriend, somebody that's just the biggest fucking pain in your ass, and they can't wait to fuck with you as soon as you get in through the door. That is a horrible way to live. Two things. They say, well, get out of that relationship. I don't have anywhere else to go. Well, if he's an abusive person or she's an abusive person, you better find some place to go before they end up killing you. The way you see on the news all the time. Don't be a statistic. Get out of the relationship. Find somebody. And when I say find somebody, that's easier said than done. God will send the person in that's supposed to help you and get you out of the situation. You pray to God genuinely. A lot of people just, oh God, they're not real. God knows when you're being real with Him and when you're bullshitting. You can't fool Him. He knows what you're going to think before you think it. He knows what you're going to say before you say it. He knows what you're going to do before you do it. But anyway, folks, again, it's all about your relationship to the Lord. Nothing's going to work in your life until you repair that relationship with Him. There is no problem that anyone out there has that God cannot handle. But a lot of people got pride, too much pride. I'm not going to ask God or anybody else to help me because I can handle it. It makes me look weak, and I don't never want to look weak. I'm strong. I'm a big bad motor scooter. Not when you got problems and you walking around frowning on your face. Nobody wants to be around you because you got problems. You're frowning. You're not a nice person to be around. That's screwed up. You mess yourself up, and then everybody around you that you know and love and they see you, they don't want to be around you either. You're mean and you're grumpy. Nobody wants to be around a mean and grumpy person. But anyway, folks, again, your relationship to God is paramount. Paramount. Oh, well, I'll come to God later. No. Come to God now so that your life can be better now. But folks, I just wanted to mention that to you. Repair your relationship with God and all your problems are going to get solved, and it ain't going to take all day to do it either. But you got to be genuine with Him. You got to be genuine with Him. You got to be real. God's into reality. He's into real. God says if it isn't real, it's foolishness. It's nonsense is what He says. If it ain't real, I'm not interested in it. Your relationship with your wife, your relationship with your girlfriends, your relationship with your kids, those are important relationships. Folks, the only thing that's really important, damn the material shit in this world, all that shit's going to get burnt up. You are going to live forever whether you like that or not. It's easy to take your life, bang, you're dead. But you don't die. Your spirit cannot die. And you're going to get your revenge too. Somebody killed you unjustly. You're gonna get to kill them exactly the same way, right in front of Jesus, right in front of God the Father, right in front of all the holy angels. It's the judgment of rewards at the judgment seat of Christ. All the revenge is going to get taken care of right then and there, right in front of God. It's not going to be taking place up in the woods or what. No, everybody's going to see you get your revenge on the people that revenge is due to. God says, I insist upon that. Nobody's getting away with any kind of an evil thing that they're doing down here. It's all being recorded. It's all being heaped up. And all of these sins that a person accumulates in their lifetime, all these sins are going to get paid for. And you're going to be the one that pays it. You don't have to do that, boys and girls. Jesus went to the cross and paid for all your sin debts. You got a clean slate. You come to him. But folks, I'm going to end this show with just saying that, again, nothing's going to work in your life until you repair your relationship with God. And he'll settle all your problems. Don't you want to have fun? Don't you want to enjoy this life? I do. God says it's a wonderful thing. Being dead is no fun. He says that's useless. You're not good to me. You're not good to yourself. You're not good to anybody else around you. Dead. I got no use for dead, says God. I'm a God of the living. You're alive. You can move. You can think. You can make people happy. And speaking of making people happy, I'm going to end this show right here, and I'm going to play this clip here on something that makes me really happy every time I see it. You know, it just puts a smile on my face. But boys and girls, well, I'm going to see you on the next show. Again, once more, repair your relationship with God. He's waiting for you. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's waiting for you. He's waiting for you. Anyway, let me play this clip here. It's gonna put a smile on my face, and then I'm out, boys and girls. It's one of my favorite things. I think this is one of the most iconic ships in cinema, you know. And so I'm gonna play this. Alrighty. Groovy. Sound effects and the imagery. I mean, it's so cool. Here it is, Wesley. That is so cool. I always get a kick out of the Jupiter 2. Naturally, the Enterprise from Star Trek is super cool as well. But yeah, the Jupiter 2 from Lost in Space, every time it lands and takes on all that, the legs come down. I mean, it's so cool. To me, it's cool. It just puts a smile on my face, as you can see. But anyway, folks, do a little something, put a smile on your face for today. And then it'll just help the day go by. Take care, folks. We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.